My name is Barbara Benson, and I am here at A Good Yarn Sarasota at the knitting table. And we are here to talk about what's hot in the shop and have some fun. We are closed from 12 to 1 on Wednesday so that we can bring this broadcast to you. So there's really no one else, no customers in the store. Susan Post is in her office, ready to answer any questions that I might miss or not have the information for in the comments, so feel free to ask in comments. Susan F. is, hopefully she will probably answer any phone calls we get, and she is here that I occasionally dragoon her into being a model, but I think we're okay. She's safe today. You're safe today, Susan F. So I can take my masks off. There we go. Hello, there I am. Wisconsin. Hello, Debbie. 45 inches of snow has melted, so now you have lots and lots of puddles. Would be my guess on that one. It's probably a little damp there. Okay, so very exciting. The store is in a little bit of disarray / rearrangement right now because we are prepping for the Miss Babs Trunk show, which I will give you all the details on in just a moment. It's very exciting. I took my mask off, now my nose itches. It's just the law or something like that. Okay, like I'm very close. I need to scooch back a little bit. There we go. So we are open to the public. We are maintaining social distancing procedures, 6 feet, wear masks, wash your hands. We are open from 11 to 3 daily, Monday through Saturday, closed Sunday, and we are closed from 12 to 1 on Wednesdays. We'd love to have you come in, have some fun, squish some yarn, take a look at all this stuff. You don't get the Facebook, I don't know. You know what? Facebook might as well be magical elves in there doing whatever it is they do. Maybe some of your settings updated. I would check that. I don't know why it wouldn't notify you. It just is confusing. Okay, let's talk about, so as I said, we're open Monday through Saturday. We don't have in-store knitting because there's really not a good way to do that safely, but you are more than welcome to come. We have a covered walkway out in front of the store. We have some chairs, but you might want to bring your own slightly more comfortable chair, like a bag chair, and you're welcome to bring your knitting and sit out there and socially knit in a distanced fashion. Bring your own, everything. Bring your own knitting, bring your own beverages, and just have some fun. We have a few people out there. If that sounds like fun to you, Saturdays are our busiest days for outdoor chit-chat knitting. So please feel free to come on by. Hello, Carol from Pinehurst. Pinehurst makes me think of golf. I think we've already discussed this. Oh, very exciting. As with knitting in the store, we wanted to continue our educational endeavors, but again, in store, we haven't quite figured that out yet, so we do teaching now via Zoom. We frequently have weekend classes, we have Thursday night knit night, and I teach classes every Tuesday night, 1 hour long. If you're interested in seeing what classes we have or signing up for knit night, or we have weaving clinics and things like that, go to agoodyarnsarasota.com and look at all of our offerings. Classes are under classes. There's also an events tab, which is where you will find knit night and the weaving. The classes I have coming up, so on Tuesday nights, I teach 1 hour classes from 5 to 6, and they're technique based and, just enough to get your brain going, but not enough to really overtax it. Ooh, big horse country. Ooh, that's cool. Now I'm just trying to think if it's big country with horses or country with big horses. Which one is it? Is it big horses? I don't know. I'm thinking Clydesdales. So Tuesday nights, they're a lot of fun. It is technically 5 to 6. We usually go a little bit over because we get a little chit-chatting. You know, I'm in my house just as much as most of y'all are and can use it. So, our upcoming classes, the Mosaic class was last night, and it was fantastic. I had so much fun with all of the knitters who joined me, and I think most of them were very pleasantly surprised that it was easier than they thought it was going to be. Everybody showed off their sample. It was awesome. Next week, March 16th, I am teaching Pattern Reading 101. This is a great class for beginners or for people who need a refresher on how to read a knitting pattern and, you know, get you set up for success with a pattern. Evaluate a pattern, see if you currently have the skills or you might need to learn something to execute that pattern. 70 degrees in Cincinnati. Nice. Congrats, Jennifer. So March 23rd is the variegated yarn class. What that is tips and tricks for working with variegated yarn. We all love variegated yarn. We all cannot resist buying it. But I don't know about you, sometimes the way it looks in the skein and the way it knits up in the pattern does not always do the yarn justice or the pattern justice. This class will give you some tips and tricks to try to look at your yarn, figure out what patterns it might like, look at your pattern, see if it's going to like variegated yarn, and make sure you have a happy marriage of yarn and variegated yarn and pattern. March 30th is going to be beginning cabling techniques. Cabling is so much fun. I mean, it is a lot of fun. I know it seems a little intimidating, but really the techniques are fairly straightforward, and once you learn them, you will be able to do simple cables, and once you get comfortable with simple cables, you'll be ready to tackle more complex cables. So, if you've always wanted to do cables, you should take this class. Welcome. We've got Rosemary and Barbara. Yeah, Barbara. I already saw Barbara Gunhildur. That is an awesome name. Welcome. It's so exciting to see all these different people. Welcome. I'm so glad that y'all are joining us. And if you're watching this on rerun, thanks for watching it too. And then, okay, last class to talk about, April 6th. We're going to be teaching a class on everybody's favorite part of knitting, weaving in ends. I know, nobody likes weaving in ends, but it's something that's got to happen. And if you've ever wondered, I mean, there's many different ways of weaving in ends. I'm going to teach you the way I do it and the way that I learned how to do it. And so you get those ends in and they stay in where they're supposed to be. No. Carol, it will not cover fixing mistakes on cables. This is beginning cables 101. Fixing cable mistakes is a little bit more of an intermediate to advanced kind of situation. If what you're talking about is fixing, like by dropping down and fixing a cable that has already been knit, that is definitely not a beginning technique. It can be done, and it's not horribly difficult, but if we're just talking about first time making cables, getting into that, and we definitely couldn't cover that in an hour. Sorry about that. I know, Rosemary, nobody likes weaving in ends. Actually, that is a lie. I had a friend who said she was in a knitting group that one of the ladies, her favorite thing to do was weave in ends, and people would bring all of their projects to knit night, and she didn't even bring projects. She would just weave in everybody's ends. People would bring their finished thing. She'd sit there while everybody was chatting and weave in everybody's ends because it was her favorite thing to do. I have no idea. I think we all need that friend. The weaving in ends friend. It would be awesome. What is that lady's name? I really wish I knew what her name was. I'd be like, hello, please come weave with my ends, wave your magic wand. Okay, so Carol, you're saying you want a class on fixing cables. I'm writing. I don't know if that can be done in an hour, but I will see what I can think of. I've written it down. I will talk to Susan about it. Okay. So I have talked about upcoming classes. Let's talk about a little yarn real quick. You might have noticed the beautiful piece behind me. This is the finished piece from our mystery knit along. This is the electric feel. I couldn't remember if I'd showed it to you, so I thought, hey, it's not gonna hurt to look at something beautiful again. So let's get this down. This is sort of a trumpet shaped. It's not asymmetrical. It's elongated, so it's sort of one of those half scarf things. It starts at your point with one color. It takes 3 skeins of fingering weight yarn, and then you knit in stripes with some slip stitches, and then you get into, that's your striping with your second color, and then you've got a solid section. And then I think we bring in a third color, so we're striping with 3 different colors, and we have slip stitches, and the striping pattern changes. And then we get into a little bit more solid. It's just, and it works through, and we end in a solid. So it is actually a relatively straightforward pattern with slip stitches and stripes, and it's just gorgeous. The name of this shawl is Electric Feel by Tina Tse. Tinatse. This pattern, if you would like to knit it, is available on her website. So you need to Google that. I'm going to put this back up. Now, we had kits for it, and we have some of the same colors that were in the kits, but they're not in kits anymore. So if you loved some of these colors and just wanted one of them, or if you want to put them together in your own combo, we have all of these. They're absolutely beautiful. This is, it's Mitchell's Creation, and it is 4-ply fingering weight, 75% superwash, 25% nylon, 463 yards. This is Crab and Corn Bisque. I love this dark that pops up in there. This one is Tutti Frutti, so it's got more of the browns. It's not quite as electric as this one. We've got Cup of Love, which I love the dark purples here. And then we have another purple that's Stand United, beautiful. We've got Into the Woods, which is gray with some greens, and look at that bright green right there. And then this put the electric in Electric Feel. This is Electric Shock, and look at that yellow. So these are the Mitchell's creations that were specifically for the kit, but then we put together some of our own, because all you need is 3 skeins of fingering weight yarn. So this one I thought was really intriguing. These are from Neighborhood Fiber Company, and this is Studio Sock. It's 100% superwash merino, 400 yards a skein. And so this, we've got these 3 colors. So this is Basquiat, which is this gray with these rusty tones. This is Chamois, which is the gray with like blacks and blues and some reds. So they're both speckled kind of in the same amount, but the colors are different. And then with Federal Hill, so this is a neutral. So it would just be a lot of grays. What are you tearing up back there? And so I think this would be a really, in contrast to the Electric Feel, this would be a much more subtle concrete kind of theme. I think that would be beautiful. Because we love the oceans here and we just can't get enough of it. Here are 2 more colors of Neighborhood. This is Woonberry and Swoon. And then we thought we'd bring in this Swanky Sock, which is 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon with this dark teal. And see it pulls the speckles out of here. And I think this would be a beautiful oceany version. And then this one, this is Life in the Long Grass Fine Sock. It is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and it's 460 yards. Look at these 3 colors together. Oh, wouldn't that be gorgeous? I think you picked these out, right, Susan F? The Life in the Long Grass? Love it. This is totally, it's just gorgeous. It is just gorgeous. So this is Barn, Moorlands, and Earthshine. And I just think these with this, I think it just has a very different look to it, but would still be just as gorgeous. So if you like any of these combos, we can get them out to you, or if you want to come in and pick out your own combos, that is definitely something you can do. Speaking of picking out your own combos, yeah, the colors are great together, aren't they, Bill? They're just really good. So, Miss Babs Trunk Show. Miss Babs Trunk Show. So, we have received 3 of the expected number of boxes, and we are in the process of getting 15 boxes of yarn, and we are super excited about it. The trunk show starts on I saw S on my notes and went September. I want it to be my birthday, I guess. I don't know. Saturday the 13th and runs through Saturday the 20th. Now, if you've been to the Miss Babs Trunk Show before, it can get a little wacky. So, okay, COVID calendar. They're big boxes. So we're working up a system. So on the Saturdays, we are going to move a lot of it outside and try to open things up. So Saturdays are going to be first come, first serve. You show up, and what we're encouraging people to do is you might have to wait because we're going to have to control and keep everything safe. So bring your chairs, bring your knitting, and we will work on cycling everybody who wants to shop to shop. Those are on the Saturdays. If you would like to shop during the week, what we need you to do is, well, if you want to guarantee a shopping slot during the week, you need to go to a Good Yarn Sarasota, and if you go on the front page, there's a big old picture that says Miss Babs Trunk Show, and you can make a half-hour reservation to come in, and that is your time. We've already had some people who are definitely coming from up in Tampa or down in Port Charlotte, you know, down that direction, who want to make sure they have their time. So you can reserve your space online, or if you need to, you can give us a call. Now, that's not saying you can fly by the seat of your pants. I mean, if you want to come and see if we have an opening, you can totally do that. But if you want a guaranteed slot, making an appointment is your best bet. But if you like to live dangerously, or just like see what can happen, if you're just driving by and you want to try, you happen to notice our parking lot doesn't look too full, yes, feel free to pop in. If you want to guarantee, you need to make a appointment and get your own slot. So, and Susan just posted a link to the trunk show link to make your reservations. We would love to have you come in. Now, let me see if I can get the turnaround button. So, I'm going to give you a real quick. So, from where I'm sitting, you can see that is the beginning. Look at all that. There's all that just got put out, and then this whole table over here is going to be Yowza. So, as I said, we have only gotten 3 of the upcoming 15 boxes. So, and obviously we also have our wall of Babs is still here. So, you've got to come and see what this looks like when it all gets when it all gets filled up. We're super excited about it. There we go. Okay, what else do we need to talk about? I have 2 exciting books to talk to you about. This first one is called Strands of Joy by Anna Johanna. I don't know if that's the right way to pronounce it. It's published by Lane Magazine. It is a beautiful, beautiful book. Look, it's got, as we've come to expect from Lane, absolutely gorgeous. Strands of Joy features 20 versatile colorwork patterns, including sweaters and cardigans, as well as an elegant dress, a warm hat, and a kid's pullover. The patterns are worked seamlessly from top down. Cast on a mindless 2-color project, or let your mind find peace in more complicated knits that require you to stay focused. If they tell you it needs to stay focused, you know what that means. It's gonna be fun. So it's just absolutely gorgeous. I have a few things tabbed to show you, but I'm gonna run through it. It's just beautifully photographed, as we would expect from Lane. Lots of very interesting and beautiful yarns and projects. The first one is a big old color work cardigan. And the first one I have tabbed is this one. This one is called Reed. Look how beautiful that is. One of the reasons I have this one tabbed is this one actually calls for Manos del Uruguay alpaca heather, which we have in stock. So if this one looks interesting to you, we can put together colors for you, and we just got 2 new colors of this. So it is a beautiful, beautiful. I love the detail of the polka dots in the sweater. It's just lovely. We've got a men's cardigan, super nice. It's huge. You can see it's a very large book. We've got, this is a really sweet from the back. It's just got that sweet little pattern at the bottom. Oh, wait a minute. Where's the front of that one? I thought that was the first picture but that was the last. Here. This is a nice boxy cardigan that just has that little bit of detail. So if you just want to do a little bit of color work, that would be a great option. Another beautiful cardigan with color work. Oh, there, you can see it. Gorgeous. Okay, what's my next tab? There's so many, it's so many pretty. This one I tabbed because this one's called Mohair Fudge. And this is one where you hold fingering together with a strand of lace weight mohair. Be absolutely fun. We love this. It's got this great turtleneck and the open cuffs. We just unpacked a whole bunch of Yummy and Moonglow from Miss Babs, so that would totally work with this. But look how beautiful that is. I love this pattern with the swoopy swirlies on it, but I always love swoopy swirlies. Oh, look, beautiful. And then the last one I have tabbed, it's again, I could spend the whole time talking about this. Look at this one. It is a dress. How beautiful is that? And when I saw it, I was like, oh, that is so pretty. You can see the detail. It's got gorgeous color work. And then I read it, and the yarn is not a yarn I've ever heard of, but it is a 50% alpaca, 25% linen, 25% silk, 437 yards, or other fingering weight yarn. And I went, that is our own Largo. This is 50, 20, 25. It's the same yarn. It's got to be the same base. Ours has 438 yards instead of 437 yards. But this is our beautiful Kitty Bee Largo, and I have knit with this, and I love this alpaca linen silk combo. It just makes for beautiful drape. And so we went and looked on the wall, and look how perfect. Nope. I need another arm. Here. It's perfect. It worked absolutely beautifully. And this is one that Cat can dye some more of, so I just love it. And then Susan picked out another more, shall we say, Sarasota combo. Wouldn't this be awesome? So instead of gray and gray, you've got 2 different shades of blue. So that'd be gorgeous. Oh, and I should mention, always important, the size range here. So the size goes from extra small, extra small, small, medium 1, medium 2, large 1, large 2, extra large, 2XL, 3XL, 4XL, and 5XL. So this has a full range of sizes for anyone who would like to, look at this. Gorgeous. So that is the Strands of Joy from Rowan and Anna Johanna. Absolutely beautiful. There's yeah, if you like doing stranded color work, there's a little bit of something for everyone in here. I missed the baby one though. Where's the baby one? The thing is the names don't really tell me anything. Oh, there's the kids one. There we go. A kid. So, very, very cool. So that is the first book, and before we get into the second book, y'all know I love yarn, but almost as much as I love yarn, I love bags. I love things that I can put yarn in, which is mostly knitting bags. And I wanted to show you remember a few weeks ago, we got the Joji Locatelli bags in, and I'm gonna be honest, we don't have a lot of them left. So I thought I would show to y'all what we have left so you can make some decisions if you were thinking maybe I wanna get one of those once this trunk show goes, and we get all these people in here. If you wanted one of these bags, we're probably gonna run out of them. So let me show you what we've got still. This isn't all we have, but I'm just have one each of the colors. So we have the small bag left, and oh, it's suede. It is so beautiful. This is the one that has the pocket on the front with little holes, so you can put all your fun enamel pins on it. It's got the double drawstring that opens up, full size, and inside it's got a nice big pocket, and you know, it smells awesome. It's buttery soft. It's got the box bottom. It stands up by itself, and it says, I don't know if you can see, it says Joji on the front. So that is the brown bag. This is the Hobo Bag is what's this called. And so you pull it tight. So we've got the Hobo Bag in the brown, this gorgeous like dark dove almost to charcoal gray. You can see the logo better on that one. And then we still have it in the beautiful, almost dark mossy green. So, oh, you can really see the logo there. Ha ha ha, I got it. So we have these three color Hobo Bags left. We have the bucket bags. This is the gray bucket bag, and we still have a brown bucket bag. You can really see the logos there. The bucket bags are great. They are just straight up buckets. They have a round bottom. They stand up beautifully by themselves, and they're great to, like, you sit this on the ground. It's leather, it's sturdy, your knitting's in there, and it's high enough sided that your knitting's gonna stay down in there, and you can knit it. So if you were like coming to knit outside here at the store, you wouldn't have any problem sitting this down beside you and knitting out of it. So that is the bucket bag, and we have it in gray and brown. And then this next one I'm gonna show you, it's the last one we've got. So this is the big Hobo Bag. It is the same setup as the Hobo Bag. Let me make sure. Yep, this is the extra large Hobo Bag. It's the same setup. It's got an extra large pocket in the inside. It's got your big old pocket on the outside with the holes for the pins, and it is much, much bigger. So if you're more of a sweater knitter, or if you like a bag to put your other bags in, which I like, I'm always doing that, this is the extra large. And this is, I'm not saying this is the only color we have left, this is the only one we have left. This is the biggest bag we got left. So if you're looking for a big bag, this is the one you might want to get. I keep on trying to pull the same straps. There we go. So again, it's the hobo style. And in thinking about bags, we also, speaking of another bag we can pretty much almost not keep in stock, we got in our new shipment of, you can see one behind me, the Llama Bags. We love the Llama Bags. The front bag has these, and I really feel like they're giving you the stink eye. They're just like, because llamas aren't alpacas. Llamas know what they're doing, and you can tell it's a llama. And the way you can really tell, well, one, if you see a llama and alpaca side by side, alpacas are substantially smaller than llamas. But if you don't see them side by side, the way you can tell is their ears. A llama's ears are banana shaped. Alpaca ears stick straight up. So you can tell that this is a llama. Also, you can tell because of his attitude. They'll have like herds of alpacas and they'll keep a llama in there with them. And the llama is sort of like a rooster in a bunch of hens. That llama, if anybody comes, any predator or dogs or anyone comes and tries to harass the alpacas, that llama will take them out. So, and here is the other side. This small informational National Geographic on llamas brought to you by Barbara Benson. So this is the other llama side. It's got a nice big zipper. This is really heavy duty canvas. We love the color. This is like a good yarn color. We just can't get enough of it. It's got a leather strap, a nice big bag, beautiful inside. So everybody needs a llama bag, and this llama bag could go inside the Hobo Bag. Now, the other thing, I started looking around, and we have these Coco Knits handle kits. And I've been looking at them, and I've been thinking, maybe I should make a bag. So this kit here goes with this. You buy these two pieces separately, and this is actually a paper bag, and what you do is this has the leather straps in it that you attach to the bag. But if you wanted to make your own bag, you could also use these straps, and I was thinking about the idea of maybe knitting a bag and using these straps on it and I thought that could be super cool, but I wanted to show you the straps and this. I'm thinking, honestly, the reason why I'm thinking about it is I got to talking with the knitters in my mosaic class night now. And in the mosaic class, I recommend that you use a needle size 1 up from whatever you would normally use for that yarn, because the nature of mosaic and all the slip stitches can make it compact. But if you actually use the actual needle size or even go down a needle size, all of that compacting actually makes it wonderful for making things like purses and pillows and things like that, because it creates a dense fabric. And I was thinking maybe I should make a mosaic bag and use these for the handles. So that's just what my brain was thinking about. Just thought I'd share. Oh, these are the last of the llama folios. They've been discontinued. Okay, we have all the llama bags. Now, this is another set of leather handles, and I actually opened it up so I could take a look at it, and it comes with instructions for making a 4-corner bag. And what that is this. So all you need is a big piece of fabric, and it has step-by-step instructions in here on how to take your fabric, wash your fabric, seam your fabric, and then sew the straps on. And then you have a super cool like market bag. And again, so if you have fabric, you can make this, but also I was thinking about trying to figure out if I could knit something and put these handles on it. So if you've been thinking about making a bag, these handles would be a good thing to have stashed. And I'm going to contemplate them a little bit more. So that was our brief bag interlude because I love bags. Okay, we've done that, and what we have left is the new Rowan book. The Rowan books are always a joy to look through. They are absolutely beautiful, and Susan went through and tabbed her favorites. I have not looked through this book at all. Susan put in her tabs. And what we are tabbing, so this book contains patterns that use the Rowan cotton. So if you're looking for something in cotton weight, there's a lot of wonderful stuff in here, and we have bunches of different colors of cotton, but the ones we are going to highlight here are the ones that are in soft yak DK and the gorgeous mohair. So we thought we'd look at the yarn and look at the patterns that are available for this yarn. What is the name of the handles with the instructions? That is the Coco Knits Leather Handle Kit. interestingly enough, this one, okay, the difference is this is the short leather handle kit. This is the regular. So this is the one with the instructions, the leather handle kit. Short is for the little bag. Okay. Did that get you, Jennifer? Glad I caught that. So, there we go. So this is number 69. Very cool. Let's see here. So let's see what Susan has tabbed for me. So we have, oh, look at this. This is Kid Silk Haze. Look at that. Oh my gosh. We looked at it and determined this is definitely held double, but its lace weight is still going to be amazing, and it's going to be fuzzy, and it's going to be soft. It's going to be amazing. This one is a combination of Kid Silk Haze and the Summerlight DK. Look how cool that is. I am really interested in how they did that technique. Let's see what else we have. This is another one. This is a Summerlight 4-ply. Isn't that cool? Dun, 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 dun. This one is hand knit cotton. Absolutely gorgeous. And I really like this because it's designed to work with the cotton. So you know that's going to work. Sometimes substituting cotton into cable patterns that are designed for wool, not particularly successful. This is a great little top. This is in the Summerlight DK. That looks like something you could knit in 6 different colors and wear it all the time. But I like this one even more. This one is super cute. It's got little slits on the side. That is UPS. UPS wants to give us a package right now. Did you hear the knock? But I really like this top. Look how cute that is. There we go. So it's going to get a little noisy back there while we're bringing in the boxes. I love that split on the sleeve though. Okay. Oh my goodness, y'all. You kind of have to see this. Pause.
There's 19 boxes.
19 boxes coming in. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness, y'all. Miss Babs is coming. There's Murray.
19 boxes, eh?
So 19 boxes.
No.
Almost.
Not even close. Not even close. Wow.
Okay, let me. This is exciting that this is happening while y'all are watching.
Almost doing it.
Boxes. I'm doing Facebook Live. Okay, I will keep it away from you then. Okay, so if you heard him, he said he would like to stay off of it. So we are going to come back here. I always want to respect someone's on that. So let's see what else we have. Okay, this is one that Susan tabbed. It is super, super cool. This is a combination of the Summerlight 4-ply and Kid Silk Haze. Look how cool that is. So the body is going to be in the cotton, and then the sleeves, these frilly sleeves, are in the Kid Silk Haze. That is so fun and flirty, sort of in the, dare I say, bohemian vein. There's so many beautiful patterns in here, always, always. Oh, this is a hand knit cotton. Look at this one. Really, really sharp. Men's cardigan, but you know, unisex cardigan. I'm sure a woman could wear that just as easily. Here's another, this one looks fun. Here's another hand knit cotton one. These are really, really classic pieces that are like staple in your wardrobe. Let's get to the next tab. This one is Kid Silk Haze. This is a Café Facile. Look, the polka dots. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So beautiful. Okay, Fran appears to have established something that I don't even know about, so that's exciting. And then, so that is the Kid Silk Haze, and then we have a whole section with Soft Yak DK. And I think it's all Soft Yak DK and it's all Martin's Story. So they're beautiful. We have a lot of this yarn. This is the, look at this poncho. Super, super sharp. We've got this gorgeous cable front pullover. This is an adorable shawl. It's called Bee, and it's a striped shawl with a really super cute picot situation going on in a contrasting color that looks great. Then this is a very, look at that. If you live in a cooler climate, oh, I could live in that. Look how cute it is.
Yeah. I forgot.
This, look at, it's just, look at all the cables. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
This one here is about.
It's just the next one. Each one is cuter than the next. And it just, you know what? It just goes on. Ooh, ooh, I love this. Look at the shoulder on that. It's a little bit of lace in there. Just beautiful. Another nice comfy cardi.
Well, they're new. Yeah, there's some
Ooh.
differences throughout, so.
That,
They just came.
it's got a great shape. Really comfy looking. Nice. That, okay, when I was talking about beginning cables, this is not a beginning cable by any stretch of the imagination. Look at that cable. See the intricate knot in the middle? Oh, it is absolutely gorgeous. Now the ones framing on the sides are really straightforward, but down that middle, that is an intricate, beautiful, beautiful. And this one's all texture.
What was the old address?
It's just so pretty. And this, holy cow. So, the longer cardigans that he was showing, well, this one, he's just like, hold my beer. Look at that. That is just a full-length cardigan. Super, super comfy. So, those are the patterns. This is Rowan magazine number 2069. Just beautiful. So, it's got a lot of beautiful summer weight stuff in it. And let's... Whoop. Okay, let's look at the yarn now. So this entire basket is Kid Silk Haze. Let's talk about Kid Silk Haze. Look at that color. Oh my gosh. Kid Silk Haze is 70% mohair and 30% silk. This is a 25 gram ball, and it's 230 yards. So that tells you it is very, very lace weight. What are we talking about? Oh, okay. And so this is Laguna. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous blue. This is Jelly. Look at that pretty green. This color, oh, this is Shadow. And it's like a pink, but it kind of moves into the mauve territory. And then speaking of a mauvey color, this one's called Branch. And it's sort of a brown, but it's got this haze, you know, it's Kid Silk Haze. It's absolutely beautiful. I just have a whole bag. We have so many colors of this. This is Dewberry. And then we've got Ruby. Look at that red. Actually, yeah, now that they're talking about it, we're going to pause on the Rowan because this is something I totally forgot when I was talking about the Miss Babs Trunk Show. Next Wednesday, okay? Next Wednesday, we're going to have a special Facebook Live. I'm still going to be here, but it is going to be where we are going to be looking at the Miss Babs yarn, and you can buy it, okay? The Miss Babs, the trunk show is not going to, there's no way to virtually shop. We're not putting it on the website. The only way you're going to be able to virtually shop the Miss Babs is by watching on Wednesday, and we're going to have like a sales thing. We're going to figure out how to do it. It's going to be a little bit different, a little bit fast and furious. And so if you want to, if you're not able to come and shop in person, you're going to want to watch next week at noon. You're going to want to be here. So we are going to figure out how to do a little shopping on this broadcast. Okay. Does that make sense? I can't wait. It's going to be a little crazy. Okay. Back to Kid Silk Haze. This is burnt cat, burnt car, burnt something, I don't know, but it's beautiful. This is crown jewel. Can you believe how many colors of this there are? And think about those beautiful patterns. This is liquor, L-I-Q-E-R, Q-U-E-R. Look, it's a dark burgundy, so pretty. This is blushes, another pretty pink. I think this is liquor again. Yep. This is white. Very creatively named, but so beautiful. This is ghost. Look at that. I'm going to hold it next to the white so you can see. It's a beautiful, beautiful silver. We've got, this is heavenly. Look at that blue. This is vanilla. Again, I'm going to hold it next to the white so you can see. It is definitely a creamy color. It is really the color of vanilla ice cream. This is trance, a beautiful kind of tealy blue-green. This is black currant. This one is so gorgeous. Look at that shine. You can see the silk shine under the mohair. And then there's this one, and this one is somehow, it's a brown technically, but it's one of my favorite colors. It's called bark, and it's brown, but you can see through the haze, you can see the base color, and the base color is almost a bronze or a gold. It looks metallic to me. It is so, so very beautiful. So that is bark. So pretty. And look at with this blue. Oh, so many gorgeous. We're gonna put them all back in here. It's like a festival. Okay, so that is the Kid Silk Haze. Again, it's lace weight mohair. And then let's take a look at, to wrap things up, the soft yak. Now the Rowan soft yak is really cool because it is a chainette construction. That means it's like a tiny, tiny I-cord. And what the chainette construction does is it allows you to have a thicker yarn, but it has a lot of air in it, so it doesn't make it heavier. It's lofty because of the way it is. It's like a tiny knitted I-cord. So it's DK weight, but it's much physically lighter than you would think it is. Now it has the yak in it, which makes it warm. And so this is 76% cotton, 13% yak, and 9% nylon. So it's mostly cotton, little bit of yak, little bit of nylon to hold it together, and it just makes a wonderfully breathable, soft, gorgeous yarn. It is 50-gram balls, and it is 148 yards per ball. This is lawn, and then we have taupe. Love this color so much. This is called pampas. Is this really cool orangey kind of, yeah, orange. Orange is the only color I can say, but it's got these brown tones through it. It gives it a nice visual texture. This is another one that has that brown tone running through it. This is amazing. This is Jaune. It's like a mustard. On my iPad, when I'm looking at it, it's looking more yellow than it actually is. It's definitely got more gold red tones to it. This is prairie. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous blue. Here's another blue. This is Albany. I'm going to hold them side by side so you can see the difference. This one's definitely got a little bit more of a purple tone to it. Here's another two that can go side by side. This is driftwood, and this is, that's the taupe. Got doubled up on that, but you can see they're just slightly different neutrals. We've got Tuscan red. It's got sort of a little bit of texture visually to it. We've got this amazing pink. I'm a pink man, pink lady, lantana. It again has that slight haze of like gray over it that gives it a lot of pretty visual texture. This is shell. Let's compare shell to taupe. Okay, with that you can see it has definitely a pink tone to it. Really, really pretty. We've got canopy, gorgeous, kind of almost army green. Amazing dark, dark, dark blue. This is submarine. And then finally a true, honest to goodness black. Look how black that is. You know, it's sometimes tough to find black yarns when you're looking for them because, you know, some knitters don't like knitting with black yarn. It does make it a little bit more challenging to see your stitches. So, but it is a beautiful black. So that is the Soft Yak DK. And here, all the boxes are in. Dun, 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 dun. Look at this. Look at all the boxes. So many boxes. So all those boxes are full of yarn that we've got to unpack and get set up and get ready for. So if this was 3 boxes, can you imagine how much more yarn there's gonna be here for the trunk show? So we are super excited about the trunk show. Can't wait for y'all to come in and play with all this yarn. Those boxes also are going to have some samples in it, so you can see all kind of beautiful pieces that have been knit up in Miss Bab's yarn, and we can just have a field day. So as a reminder, the trunk show starts on Saturday the 13th and runs through Saturday the 20th. If you are not able to come in person, your chance to take a look at it and get some for yourself is going to be the Wednesday Facebook Live next week. So I'm not 100% sure how we're going to do that yet, but it is going to be fun. So thank you so much for tuning in with us today. I hope that you have found a new project or some new yarn or something that inspires you. I'm thinking I might be making a bag in the near future because I need more bags in my life. And, you know, if I knit my own bag, that kind of kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Get some yarn out of my stash, and now I'll have a bag. So thank y'all so much, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.